All those poets on all those worlds who spoke of war as such an unsightly thing, they never stood here.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another movie review by Centipede Geek. I'm going to review a film by the name of Savages. Savages was made in the year 2012. It's directed by a man by the name of Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone's known for doing films such as Natural Born Killers and another film called JFK. This film stars actors Blake Lively, Taylor Kitsch, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. And here's the main plot of the film called Savages. So Savages centers around these two people who sell weed or pot, and there seems to be a Mexican cartel company that wants to make some sort of partnership with them or a deal with them so they get at least 20% of the profit. Well, actually, what Taylor and Aaron's character actually want to do is they're actually thinking about getting out of the weed business and maybe running off to a different country or something. But the Mexican people don't like this too much, and things start to go down. Taylor and Aaron say, hey, we don't want to have a partnership with you. With the Hispanics, they don't take this very lightly, and I won't say any more because I don't want to give too much away. But if you watch a trailer of Savages, you should be able to get a good idea of what's going on. So anyways, that's the plot of the 2012 film titled Savages. Now, first of all, I really want to say that I think Oliver Stone's a great director. I've only seen a few of his films. I've only seen just a few, but from what I've seen, he's really good. My favorite film by him is definitely, of course, this film called Natural Born Killers. Natural Born Killers is just a really cool one, but Savages is cool too. You can really see the similarities between both Natural Born Killers and Savages, because he's known for doing, Oliver Stone's known for doing a lot of film edits, a lot of film cuts. He's known for putting VHS film quality using 8mm and then other 35mm also. He's known for using several film edits and stuff like that. He'll fade from black and white and then he'll go back to color film, so it's really cool. And there's a few times where Savages goes from black and white and then back to color. I really like that about it. But Savages overall, it's really cool. I do have just a few minor complaints, and that's the ending's decent, but I won't say too much because I don't want to give anything away. But the ending's kind of a twist, and you're like, whoa, you don't expect that. And I honestly wish that it would have happened in a certain way. I wish it would have ended just a tad differently. And when you watch the film Savages, you'll understand what I'm saying, because, like I said, there's a twist. It's kind of a twist ending, and I was like, whoa, I didn't expect that. And then out of nowhere, it ends up being something else, and I was like, oh, I would have rather it actually had that twist, because the twist was a lot cooler. But mainly, that's my only complaint. That's my only complaint about Savages. Everything else, I thoroughly enjoyed. It's very violent. It's not as violent as Natural Born Killers, but Oliver Stone's movies are always pretty violent. Savages is another violent film. Plenty of action and stuff like that. My favorite characters, and this film also stars John Travolta. He's a supporting role, not a big role, but he's a pretty decent supporting actor. But my favorite actors from this movie is definitely Blake Lively from Gossip Girl. She is phenomenal. The whole movie, I don't want to say too much, but the whole movie, she is pretty much giving a narration over, and that was just great. The movie starts off with her narrating, and she's talking about how I won't say anything because I don't want to give anything away, but it's just, I liked her narration a lot. She was probably the best character because she's the main central story is these two guys, and this isn't giving anything away because it happens in like the first 5 minutes, but she is dating these two men, and these two men don't have a problem with it at all. And she says to the viewer, she's like, you're probably thinking I'm a slut. Well, and then she gives you all these, that's what she says, and then she gives you all these sort of reasons why she's dating these two people. And I just thought that was really cool thing that Oliver Stone did in the film called Savages. But anyways, like I said, Blake Lively's performance in this was definitely hands down the best performance in Savages. I also thought Taylor Kitsch was pretty good. He plays kind of like this, you know, he's you know, fought in the war in Iraq and stuff, and he's like this unhinged, you know, guy. He just really, he's not afraid to mess around. He'll beat you up if he has to. And then Aaron Taylor Johnson, his character in the movie plays this sort of, he can be mean when he wants to be, but he doesn't like to kill. And throughout the movie, his character starts to change and that sort of thing. But at first, he's like, you know, he doesn't want to kill. He doesn't like using guns. Blood splatters on his face in one scene. And he doesn't like killing when he doesn't need to. And Taylor Kitsch is the exact opposite. He'll kill, you know, at any time. And then Blake Lively, like I said, is dating both of them. And they both know, and you know, and she has her reasons why, and you'll find that out when you watch the film. Anyways, Savages, a really good film. I give Savages like a solid, you know, 7.5, a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and nothing too bad to say about it. Not an amazing film, but Savages is well worth a watch. Anyways, that's my review of the 2012 film titled Savages, directed by Oliver Stone. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below, and I will see you guys later with another movie review by Centipede Geek.